I like when people have content, TM.
I can't. Mm-hmm.
Yeah. By the way, we are live, so we should probably.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We're gonna focus.
Oh!
Oh
Oh,
shit.
people who are here early, you guys get the little behind the scene
stuff.
We're talking about feet.
We were
Feet.
technically talking about feet. Hey, by the way,
Zanzi.
so you know how like Twitter clout chasing is just the worst thing on earth?
why?
Shit, it's Monox.
Hello!
So I'd like to pitch you guys something.
Yes.
So I've spent enough time in Silicon Valley to be able to do the thing. Here's my idea for a startup. Here's my idea for a social media profile, social media site. If any of you guys steal this, I'll be so fucking mad. I'll sue your asses off. Are you ready?
I'm
Oh
taking notes.
no.
Okay, so hear me out here. Imagine, if you will, a social media site where you cannot do anything alone. All actions have to be acted upon another person.
That's
Oh
horrifying.
my god.
You can have a
Oh.
profile. You have a profile, but there are two layers to your profile. There's your public profile, and then a profile that like only close friends that you have labeled as close friends can see. Your public profile can be edited by anyone. Your private
that's just
profile cannot.
That was just Tumblr in like 2014.
Your post,
Wikipedia.
you cannot post or you cannot post alone. You have to post it on someone else's wall. This is a violent PvP-enabled social media site. There is nothing to gain here. This is objectively a bad idea that will hurt people.
It's not the complete opposite of people being like, how do we create social media where cyberbullying won't happen?
No. This is
How
meant
do
to make
you-
as much cyberbullying as possible.
How do you
Exactly.
make a social media that is literally entirely cyberbullying?
Oh my
God.
The goal is to have the worst social media experience possible. There is no curation. There is no protecting you from bad content. There is no moderation. I think this will be terrible and I'll be sued within hours.
Called
Oh
Twitter
my God.
2.
Can I say something horrible?
What's up?
You would still get Manscaped as a sponsor.
Oh yeah, no, they would yell at everyone to shave their balls.
Fucking Tumblr.
I kind of miss the weird Tumblr ads now that it's all Manscaped.
I
I
wish-
still get weird ones now and then.
I miss getting dating apps for geriatrics.
Yeah. Fucking so Tumblr turned its first profit in like its entire existence.
When?
Last month.
Recently.
Oh.
Yeah, and fucking they just announced a new program where you could like pay $5 a month or like $40 or not 40, like $30 a year to fucking not get ads. However, there's an optional feature within that service to also temporarily opt in to seeing ads in case everyone's making a meme about one of the ads on Tumblr.
That's so fucking funny.
Perfect. They did it.
They're like, listen, I know that those ads get fucking weird here sometimes, and I'm sure you're gonna want to find out. Here's a way to see them for like 20 seconds. You want to see why everyone's talking about shaving your balls? Sure.
That's
Oh
so
my God.
good.
I have the funniest thing happening in front of me right now,
What's up?
which is that I'm trying to set up where I need to roll, but I have a kitten here who is disabled. And she went from licking my goddamn, like, wrist to trying to bite my necklace to licking her own toes in, like, 12 seconds total.
What a little critter.
She's so weird. She's so smart, she's dumb. Like, she's just smart enough to be measured on a people scale, at which point she doubles back to being stupid.
Yeah, I love.
So,
Whereas her sister's just dumb.
this is like a little related to what we were talking about before stream, but I just really want to mention this. I was curious what my second highest, like, average viewers, like, what stream that was. It was stream number 69.
Let's
Yeah!
go!
The stream where I had V and Snow on my channel.
Yeah, that was Tower Unite, wasn't it?
It was Tower.
That was when we
Oh.
announced you. That was when we announced you becoming part of Lambda.
It was. That was my
Damn.
second highest average viewer stream.
Dude, that's awesome.
Apparently.
Okay.
Yeah.
I think that's a good sign for our corporate synergy.
I'm so tempted to just make the funny joke of eventually we're gonna just get art where it's how does Lambda work? And it's just me screaming it, trying to get sponsors in the background.
Yeah.
I think
It was my-
we're consistently on the cusp of in the funniest way possible.
I feel like my just horrific vibes might be holding you back. I'm so sorry if that's the case.
It's not your horrific vibes. It's more it's more that we have like mostly consistency, but like a couple. I just need to stream more.
There. Oh, fucking. Last peek
Okay,
behind the
first.
curtain. My number one biggest stream is the Triple L, and that will be returning. It's just taking a fucking sec.
Do you want to know what my number one biggest stream is of all of them? Because I can tell you the exact one, and it does not sound like it should be my largest.
Which one was it?
It was when we beat all of the 2012 reboot of Syndicate in one sitting.
That's so good.
It was that really long stream where we beat Syndicate. I'm not joking. That was my biggest fucking stream.
That
Why is
feels like
that
a
the
sign
big
that you should just
one?
play more horseshit games.
Did you
He's
just call
one
the
streaming.
2012 remake of Syndicate horseshit?
Horseshit affection. It's just like a bunch of scrimblow bimblos that no one gives a shit about.
I should become an Overwatch streamer.
No, people
Oh.
unfortunately care a lot about Overwatch still.
Okay, we should probably Dungeon and Dragon.
Oh yeah, Dungeons and Dragons.
Hello, Monarch. How are you doing?
How you living?
mean,
am
You're
doing-
Monarch, but Amwa is the character.
Yes, I am
yeah.
Monarch. Emma's the character.
I need to pull in your new design.
Diverge.
Yeah, we could just say like we could just say she got
Ammo
it.
knock.
Yeah, we could just say she got it like between sessions or something.
No,
You found it in the train.
Can we have can we have a makeover?
Yeah, before you guys left out. Okay. So before we find the party in the streets of Storkheim proper, we have a brief flashback to the train.
Brief train back.
The party. Welcome to the show, Hendy Eng.
Hi.
Is that am I supposed to pronounce ENG or is it just ENG like English? Hello. So we have a brief flashback to the party while still on the train. At some point or another, Ashburn comes up to Monoct, now Amwa, and says, "Hey, quick question. Do you plan on walking around like a Technicolor, like, magic coat all the time?
Well,
We kind of got an Earth Tones, like, look going on here."
I actually have been meaning to stash this away myself, so if you have something else, I would very much appreciate it.
Oh, I don't. I was just curious.
Yeah, I'm sick of this armor for the moment.
By the way, no worries, Hendy. My
Yeah, no
English
worries,
is
Hendy.
not great either, and it's my fucking native tongue.
Mm-hmm.
Anywho, I don't, however. Duo, like, pokes her head out from behind and says, I might have something. What's your, you got, like, a preferred make and style?
Oh, well, I mean, I've been meaning to try something, I don't know, a touch darker? I've been wearing bright colors all my life. Wouldn't hurt to, it couldn't do any harm to, try something new.
No, I
A
think
whole
I
new
can-
style.
Yeah, give me 2 seconds. And then she slips off to go back to her temporary room, and comes back a little bit later with kind of just like a pile of rags in her arms. All right, so I got road leathers. I've got a tarp that I cut up into a toga when I was like, long story actually. Stumbled my way into the weird. I got. She looks at one. This is just a bartending uniform. That might come in handy later. And I got, and she holds out at like arm's length, this ball gown. I don't think that'll be your style. Actually, that might get in the way. Road leathers? You want road leathers? I got road leathers.
I'll
look
take
like-
these so-called road leathers.
Yeah,
Rattle
yeah.
my dice.
And I'm gonna assume that you like slip off to go change.
Yep.
And when you come out, oh, why are you so much bigger than everyone else? Oh God.
Oh fuck.
I don't know.
Well,
It's
there's
because
a
it's a high res image.
there's a
We
blown up
also-
image for everyone to see.
We give you some extensions. We dye your hair. It's a lot of fun.
Yeah, damn, you even
Yeah.
dyed your hair.
We have a
Yeah.
sleepover. Yeah, we're having a sleepy. We have a slumby party.
Yeah.
You come
Look at
out and
her.
you have your road leathers, and you're like, you know, maybe I shouldn't also be fluorescent pink.
Yeah. Yeah, Moda's just like just rams some fucking raspberries in there or something.
It's the Kool-Aid hair dye method.
Yeah, it's the Kool-Aid hair dye. Yes.
Story.
Just kinda-
Who has paint?
All right.
Serenity gives you a look, like looks at you, and she's just like red and black. Nice.
Nice.
The good look.
How is it good on you?
All right. And now you are back outside on the city streets. Whoa, one sec.
I actually have to be right back, V. Sorry.
All right.
Story. Now Story's the only one who doesn't have art, but not to fear, because I'm drawing it right now.
Oh fuck.
Nice, 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 nice.
Okay, that's not it. That's definitely not it. So you emerge onto the city streets of Storkheim. The streets are lit up with the same hazy, faint yellowed, faint blued street lights that you've been seeing this entire flyover. People are milling about as per you would any other city. The skyline is dominated by equal parts. What's the name of the city? Equal parts Prague-like, Prague, not like prog rock.
Oh, I thought it was like prog rock.
No, if only. Equal measures of Prague-esque, spindled style, semi-cathedral buildings, and massive Art Deco skyscrapers. It is certainly a city undergoing a transitory period. I'm so sorry for any word stumblings I'm going to be doing tonight. My stutter is worse than usual.
It happens.
No, that's cool. Overhead, you see a great many airships, not unlike your good friend Business Casual Philip. Though whether they're truly sapient on their own is up to interpretation. The fashions of this city are a far cry from the sorts of gowns and robes that you have been getting used to in in Vronter. Instead, people are wearing like pantsuits and short like semi-flared dresses and nightgowns, like just out in the street. It's allegedly something of a liberated sort of city. You also see a great many youths in newsboy caps hawking various merchandise. Papers, odds and ends, trinkets, the odd pinwheel.
Oh, why trinkets so bad?
There's a little boy dancing around a maypole holding a big loaf of bread.
Story looks like she wants to go dance so bad, and is barely holding in her impulses. There's so many shiny things. She's never been in a place with so many shiny things.
The
Oh god.
the facades and crown moldings of these buildings are all adorned in brasses and many fluorescent pipes filled with various mage lights. And between the buildings, arcs of crackling red and blue electricity arc overhead.
So good.
And there's cozy bossa nova in the background, apparently.
78 minutes. Royalty free, smooth jazz.
This is some of the architecture we're talking.
Yeah.
It
Ooh.
seems like, if you had the vocabulary to articulate it, like an ocean nightmare.
So tasty.
God.
You know, these are live wires, unprotected, just out and about, like spiders' webs. One building in particular catches the party's eyes. The tallest building in the city, taller than even the great brass towers of Norn and Vranter. Built in cascading layers inwards up into a great point at the top, with spotlights shining on and out from it. Serenity. You recognize this building as the most prestigious hotel and media tower in the entire city.
Channel 5.
The setting equivalent of, like, Channel 5 and the Ritz combined into the same building. It is owned by a media mogul who exclusively just goes by Al. And
Do you have a toy barn?
He does not have a toy barn yet, though he has considered branching into children's toys.
Okay.
Fuck.
He should dress up as a chicken.
Glittering mage lights along its exterior, equal parts beckon and threat.
Description is so tasty.
Thank you. It's been a sec since I've had to describe a lot of things all at once.
It's
That
real
was
good.
I'm just like, yeah.
I need you to imagine story as just like head fully tilted back, just looking like kind of like going spinning in a circle, looking at everything, and like eyes glazed over.
Could I get an Arcana check from you, Story?
Yeah. Oh boy, let me get my dice out. Oh boy, that's an int check.
Yes.
Okay, we're rolling the rainbow dice. All right. That is a 10.
Okay. So, as you tilt your head up and just spin, trying to take in as much of the sights as possible, you find your senses becoming almost like just a little bit crossed, not unlike synesthesia. And the sheer amount of like magic, not so much radiation, but magic runoff emanating from these lights has begun to kind of haze them all together, as though they leave a trail in your vision.
Ooh.
Have you ever seen those photos simulating astigmatism / do you have astigmatism?
So, I didn't know what astigmatism is until I learned recently that not everyone sees like that, so maybe.
Yeah.
Finding out you're colorblind.
Same. I thought that's just what light looked like.
Yeah, no,
Yeah.
that is astigmatism. So
Oops.
it's like that. All the lights bursting out and bleeding into the world around you. It's definitely a striking visual, but it's largely caused by your magical senses being fiddled with by virtue of the number of lights that are not natural.
Yeah.
Man, I wonder what Imperia thinks of this fucking city.
Her head feels like soda pop. It's just fizzy and overloaded.
Imperia pipes up. Hey, so, quick question. The hell is all this?
This is apparently where the Albeals have investments.
This place is, no offense to the Albials, frankly terrifying.
I think this must have been Xander's idea.
Uh-huh. Well,
No, I think Byron would have taste.
I wish all of them the best of luck. There's so much happening right now.
Yeah, speaking of, I need to go. I'm sorry.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, sorry. Sorry.
Go safe.
Thanks.
Okay, bye.
Bye.
Alright, we close out her model. Alright. Show goes on. But you get the immediate feeling that Imperia is like distinctly uncomfortable with all the lights and all the people.
Well, I would assume that Ash is too, given she's from the fun little cozy marshland.
Yeah. Fucking... It's like going from Kansai to, like, Akiha.
Oh god, I can relate to that. I can feel my eyes burning from my skull.
Hey
God.
there.
It's
Serenity.
not even Akiha, we're going
Yes.
to Shibuya.
Oh, yeah. Serenity,
Yeah.
you're probably the most accustomed to this sort of sensory overload, though, if I recall correctly, you didn't spend much time topside.
No, she did not spend a lot of time topside. She's pretty much maybe like only ever been up here once or twice at the most, and not for like an extended period of time. She finds this atmosphere completely suffocating.
Yeah, no, you're not really into the glitz and glam. Okay, so... As the person who is at least used to the, Fucking... One sec. So you're at least used to the amount of, like, nonsense going on here. So we defer to you in terms of where would you like to take the party first? Remember, your objectives are find Arcadia
Mm-hmm.
and eventually meet up with Wander, the contact who got to you guys to let you know that Arcadia is missing.
Where did Wander say that they were?
The tavern that he was spending his time in, and specifically that Arcadia was spending so much time in,
Was that on the top or bottom?
is in the Undercity.
The Undercity.
Not too far from your hometown, actually. Though not quite
Yeah.
in it. Like, one borough over.
Is it a bar I've probably been to?
You likely would have.
Okay. So what were we doing at the top side again then?
If I
Why
recall
did we decide
correctly,
to come here?
if I recall correctly, you decided on the top side specifically so that way you could, like, not arouse suspicion by teleporting in the Undercity and immediately making waves in case people were looking for Arcadia, and you also wanted some outside perspective on your search.
Let's see.
Like we came up to the top first to establish, hi, we're here to do official thing.
We're establishing our
Okay.
alibi.
Yeah, we're establishing an alibi is what we're doing.
Well, I mean, I don't know. Let's do. So, like, what do we have to actually do in terms of like our official business here?
Figured we would just call Xander or Byron and go, okay, well, where should we go? Who should we talk to?
Okay.
And then they'd be like, go to this stodgy motherfucker and tell them that you're checking up on us. You know, you're doing the rounds.
All right.
Okay, well, why don't we do that?
We probably should. It says Ash pulling out her phone.
It's hell if I know where to go.
Skrrr, 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 skrrr. Hello?
Hello. Byron?
Yeah, what? Oh, wait, am I not
So-
showing my screen?
Oh, you're not. We're having to look at the. I'm so sorry.
I thought I had it open, I'm so sorry.
I'm
It's okay.
Nah, it's cool.
Also, that was me just trying to remember which one was which. I'm dumb.
No, you're good. Yeah, we look vaguely alike, yeah.
We've arrived in Storkheim.
They're both correct.
It's a
Oh.
nightmare of a city. Is
Oh,
there
you don't
anywhere
like
that we
lights?
should go? I mean, it's not. It's just a lot. Even the capital's not this much a lot.
Yeah.
The sky looks like watercolors.
If you
It's
heard
horrible.
Story and Serenity, the horrible sky looks like watercolors.
City of lights, city of dreams.
City of nightmares.
A nightmare's a type of
Oh.
dream.
Yeah.
Yes, the contact you'd be meeting up with, you'll find them in. Can you turn the phone around for a sec? Just like sweep it.
Turn the slowly show Byron where we are by like holding it above my head and doing a slow pivot.
Right there. And he's looking directly at the central tower. Yes.
Oh no.
Are you kidding?
Unfortunately, no.
Well,
We've
Don't tell me we gotta talk to Al.
We've made some investments that have proven to be relatively fruitful, and he is currently staying. Well, our proxy is staying there. I wish you luck. Sorry about the impending dealing with the glitterati. I know that's not
We-
really your thing.
no, it's all right. I have to get used to it sooner or later.
Is that like glitter and Illuminati?
Yeah, or paparazzi, depending on who you ask. They're both correct.
Oh.
Anywho, have fun. And then he hangs up.
Bye.
I think I have a contact high from all the magic in the air and also everywhere.
Do you need to carry you?
No, I got this. And she has her arms out, and she's walking like she's taking careful dance steps.
That's really good.
Can I
That
just
said-
pick up Story and put her on my back?
Oh.
Just put them on my back. Just carry this poor
Go.
sap.
wee!
Story, can I get a con save from you?
Yeah.
You faint.
Oh boy. That is a 9.
Okay. You have failed.
Oh god. What does
Uh,
this mean?
As you are lifted up off the ground, you feel a great pressure at the back of your neck. As though like something is attempting to like reach out and grab you spiritually.
Ooh.
And it creates a migrainous. Is there an adjective form of like a migraine?
I don't
Migrainous
know.
feels real, but it probably isn't. That feels like a cromulent sort of word.
I would just say migrainy.
Migrainous.
It's not unlike a migraine reaching from the back of your head and pushing on the backs of your eyes.
Ooh.
Oh.
As though something is trying to get to you, and you feel it being
God.
pushed out in turn.
She like
Possession.
slumps.
Yeah.
Just because I don't feel so good.
It does not cause any damage, but it is profoundly uncomfortable.
Oh.
Story has a bad time.
Story has teleportation sickness.
Story went to New York and ate the gas station sushi.
No, don't get on a fucking chubby, you move in.
Dude, you don't eat the gas station sushi. You go to fucking Haji's and get a chopped cheese.
God. No,
Exactly,
that would
you
make
do what you
you
shouldn't.
immortal. No, Story picked up the first slice of pizza they saw on the floor.
Dude, you hit him with an elf and just started eating some of the goddamn gum off this goddamn metro.
Now,
Sure, free candy.
now you're being gently carried around.
Yay.
Oh my god.
So, you make your way to the central tower, I'm going to assume?
Yeah.
But before we start heading over there, Serenity, looking at the tower, is just like, well, if we're going in there, and she pulls out her mask, and she's like, who do you think I should turn into? Should I go with Asher?
No, Asher's a bit too noble.
Yeah, they might notice him.
Hmm.
Well, I certainly don't feel like being seen in there right now.
I think you should have a top hat.
Have we seen anyone with a top hat?
Wouldn't you know it, Mr. Monopoly just walks right by you.
Yes!
Mr. Monopoly walks by.
Damn.
She's like, good
Uh,
enough.
you hear him mumbling to himself, "Oh, I do love monopolistic business practices. I truly am the most baroness robber baron of all time. I'm just messing with all of you." And then he just keeps on walking.
He sounds like he has a good sense of humor.
I feel like this is his satire outfit.
He,
You
He
know,
he just walks by spouting some random nonsense like an Oblivion NPC and then just keeps going.
He like tugs his suspenders.
That right there is a trans man that grew up in like Portland.
you got pulled into Guitar Hero? That happens? I thought that stopped in like 2011.
Dude, last time I went to Portland, I saw this guy, and he looked so fucking sad. And he was like sitting on the sidewalk outside of a bookstore, and he was panhandling, and he had the biggest fucking rattiest beard, and I was about to donate something to him, and then he flipped over his sign and said that and on the sign it says social experiment testing human kindness, and I nearly fucking killed him on the spot.
You should
Just
have.
fucking deck him.
You should have immediately grabbed the sign and performed a Yakuza finishing move on him, cleaving him in half with the cardboard, which you have now folded 1,000 times in the blink of an eye. In perfect katana.
Dude, you do not understand how fucking mad I was. However, on the plus side, he's very far away.
For his own safety.
For his safety, he's very far away right now.
Okay,
Can I share something that is very wholesome?
Yeah, what's that?
sure.
My new baby rats that I adopted last week are now climbing in my hoodie for the very first time.
Aww.
Yeah.
It's magical.
Good.
So-
Can Serenity put the mask on and transform into Doug Dimmadome?
You have not seen Doug Dimmadome.
Damn it.
Your
Alright,
options are generic, descriptionless NPCs, the people that you have met, and the Mr. Monopoly.
Alright, I'll be Mr. Monopoly. Can...
Alright, you have become Mr. Monopoly.
Yeah.
Oh ho ho! I showed you love monopolistic business practices. Was that good? Was that a good impression?
Yeah, that'll work.
Oh ho ho ho! If anyone asks who I am, just tell them that my name is Mr. Big Business.
So Mr. Big for short.
Mr. Big.
You know
Okay.
what? We're keeping that.
So, you and the notorious B.I.G. walk into the goddamn...
First name Mr. Middle name Big. Last name Business.
Oh, you are having way too much fun with this.
No, I love it. This is good. This is good. I wholeheartedly yes this so hard.
I also yes and. So,
Yeah.
you enter the... Actually, let me see if I can find a better picture. No, I don't want the fucking smell. Oh my god.
The smell?
Okay, so I
That's
tried to
Smell-o-vision?
I tried to find a picture of the Hilton lobby. You know, every single Hilton hotel lobby.
Mm-hmm.
I already feel it.
But the first thing that it suggested was the smell, because apparently they have a specific fragrance they use. Anywho.
What?
Interesting.
So you enter, and it appears like every other modern hotel lobby, though it is entirely alien to your guys' eyes.
This place reeks of business.
Gonna blink a few times ago. Huh.
I'd ask if this is where God lives, but
There
I
is
don't
no
think there is a
god
god
here.
Only
money. I'm gonna sigh and slowly walk towards what I think is a sort of reception desk.
I don't
Whichever
have...
one doesn't have alcohol.
There is a reception desk at the front, yes.
Okay. I assume ones with alcohol would be bars.
Yeah.
those
I
are the
do
two
not have a
kinds
picture of it.
desks.
Do you want me to Google anime receptionist and see what we get, or are you comfortable imagining a receptionist?
Okay, I have to imagine Monopoly Man. I can imagine a receptionist too.
Why are you yelling at me?
That's
Kat?
just Guild Girl from Goblin Slayer.
No.
I like Guild Girl from Goblin Slayer, but damn. There's other professionals in the business sector who work in hotels. Anywho,
I do wonder how many restaurants are crammed in this place.
there could be...
I'm gonna get a burgie.
So,
Question, very important question. The Monopoly Man that we saw walk by, does he have a monocle?
yes.
Okay, we're in that universe. Got it.
Here, let me pull up a picture for you. So, this is the worst thing I've ever seen in my life.
Oh no.
Ugh.
So you see how one eye is like just shinier than the other?
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
That's his monocle. It has been hand shaped to match the contour of his face.
fuck?
Monopolical. Monopoly monocle. Monopolical.
That's what you do when you have money, I guess.
Starting to lose my mind.
Are you
I've
okay?
already lost it.
Do you want me to find the video of Mr. Monopoly flossing?
No, that's seared into my memory.
I think I'm good.
I
Hey,
can
is this-
recall that on a moment's notice.
Hey, is this one of those hotel lobbies that has someone playing piano?
So that yes, but we'll get to them.
I'm currently having like a cajillion distinct memories at once hitting me at the same time of all the different times I went to a convention.
Yeah, that's me too.
Would you
Like,
like
right
to see
now-
Mr. Monopoly crucified?
Yes, without a shadow of a doubt. No, right now my brain is good. My brain is like currently like in a fight
He's
or flight
bleeding
about
money.
hotel lobbies.
Yeah.
I'm so sorry.
No, it's okay. It's not bad. I am just ready to punch someone though. If I see a fucking Bakugo, it's on sight.
Thankfully, you do not see a Bakugo. You do see the receptionist, and she's like sitting there, hands clasped, no thoughts, head empty, just comfy, just vibing.
Gently set story down, lean them against serenity, take a couple
Oh.
steps forward. Sorry, you're probably standing still, petrified in hate enough to be a good coat
That
rack.
is-
She's all in on pretending to be Mr. Monopoly, or Mr. Big Business right now.
So Mr. Big is going to help this poor migraine having funny person.
Mr.
Oh,
Big.
you poor migraine
question.
having.
Story.
Yeah.
What are Story's pronouns in this moment?
Let's go with a funky little he they.
Mr. Big Business is helping this funky young man who's having quite the migraine.
Oh,
Mr.
well,
Big.
Oh, I will be happy to help him them.
Mr. Big, can I twirl your mustache?
Oh,
Looks so adorable.
of course, it's made of money.
Up to the receptionist, Ash Kata goes.
Welcome back to the tower, Mr. Business. I didn't expect you to be back so soon, and I see you have brought friends.
Oh, yes, well, actually, Mr. Business is my father. Please, call me Big.
So funny, Mr. Big.
No, I said call me Big, not Mr. Big.
Sorry, I am so sorry. Oh God,
Mr. Big is my great-grandfather.
I'm so sorry, Big. I am glad to see you are in such good spirits so as to bring back your iconic oh ho ho before most sentences.
Oh!
This is my friend.
Yes, we are such good friends that I will probably forget all about you next time this receptionist sees me.
She blinks. Alrighty then, so what can I get y'all?
Ash is going to like smile, do a little bow, and say, "Hello, on the behalf of the Albil, House Albil of Vrontar, I've been kindly dispatched to check upon a oh God, what was the name of the motherfucker we're supposed to be hanging out with?
They did not say.
I've been kindly dispatched to meet up with a liaison of the house."
Oh they just rechecked in just a few minutes ago. I shouldn't be saying that, but you know, you guys are friends of Big over there. I trust y'all. Yeah, no, we could. I'll call them up. In the meantime, you are welcome to. Mm-hmm. Oh, what's that?
Big's quite a lovely person.
Oh!
In fact, we ran into their father outside not too long back.
Oh, yes, my father who looks exactly like me.
Kids these days, always turning into their parents or turning into the exact opposite of their parents in an attempt to escape cycles of violence.
Oh, you know me. I love the cycles of violence.
That you do, Big.
What are we on tonight? I'm on a high dose of acetaminophen.
I have mercury poisoning. No, I don't. I'm just eating tuna.
I will most certainly be calling your associate down. In the meantime, you are free to use any of our many amenities and facilities as you see fit.
Thank you. And Ash is gonna back towards everyone and just casually pick up re-equip story as a backpack.
Whee!
Might I recommend we have a lovely lounge not too far from here, just a couple paces that way. Live performances and everything.
That sounds like it would be quite comfortable. I
Oh, you
apologize
know me.
for our friend. We recently arrived. Well, they and I recently arrived in town, and as you know, an overload of magical energy.
Oh no, I understand completely. I can't handle my fairy dust these days either.
And Ash
That's a
is gonna
joke.
like not quite back. She's gonna do a little curtsy so she doesn't drop story before heading towards where the lounge was pointed at.
In the time since you've last looked directly at them, by the way, both, or actually all three of your NPC Scrimblow Bimblos are dressed completely in, like dusters and sunglasses and like pulling their collars up so that way no one can see their faces all the way.
Not suspicious at all.
What have you three done? Wait, three?
We picked up another bimbo. Wait, no,
fuck.
not
Erica.
bimbo.
Oh God, she's not a scrimblow. She's a fucking scrunky.
You're two Scrimblow Bimblos and one Scrunky.
Oh.
Unless you'd like to declare the Scrunky status of,
Ash isn't a scrunky yet. I haven't tortured him enough. He'll be
Yeah.
a scrunky soon.
Ashburn mumbles, "Look, I'm from here."
Oh, I know, and you're currently in my employ, which makes you...
Oh, and I'm also from here.
Duo just blinks behind her sunglasses. I just like the look.
No, the look is quite stunning. It almost fits in. I'm the one who's odd one out here tonight.
Erica adds, Yeah, no, my dad owes a lot of money here, so I don't want to have any, like, sins of the father sorts of incidents.
Just follow me.
And you,
Ash
I
is
head-
couldn't
heading
think of
to the
anything
lounge.
witty.
There is nothing witty. You're big.
and you head into the lounge. Ignore the lack of people. Assume there are many an NPC. Within the lounge,
Oh my god, it's piano time!
you find a great many well-to-do and well-dressed high society types milling about. I keep saying milling about. Is that gonna be my new fucking moats? Oh my god.
You know, even if that is, it's such a comfy words.
They
Yeah.
are mingling, they are mixing both drinks and company,
Lots of M's.
discussing business and entertainment amongst themselves. They paid you no mind as you enter. Behind the bar is a tiefling with a very snazzy fur-trimmed coat. And sitting at the piano, adjacent to a hovering saxophone, is an elvish man with a big fucking floppy newsboy cap.
Yeah!
Okay. I'm gonna set Story down in a chair and give them a little head pat.
Am I near the person with the fur coat?
He's behind the bar, so tell me where you want to be sitting. Everything else is
at
in
you at a bar. No, we're gonna pull up a chair to the bar, and I'll sit next to it.
You brought a high
On a
chair.
stool, basically. Odd.
All right, so let me pull up the bartender.
One second, I can't see this fucking screen glow. Oh no.
Oh, I didn't know there was gonna be art. I thought there was I thought it was gonna be a random NPC to fuck with.
No, worse. Now it's an arted NPC to fuck with. That means we're gonna see them again.
Hiya.
Oh boy.
What can I get you?
Can I pet your fur? It looks so soft.
He like shrinks back, kind of putting a hand over the fur, like, whoa, we have just met. I'm not gonna just lend you my coat. Come on.
I apologize for. And in this moment, Ash is just making a decision. I apologize for my son.
Get this
We-
man an apple juice on me.
We've,
Of course, big. Coming
we've
right
only
out.
arrived
Put
in-
it on my tab.
We've only arrived and the, passive magic is getting to him.
Everything's so shiny.
Oh no, I understand you completely. It gets a little bit overwhelming. He pours out an apple juice. Anything for anyone else?
Can I have a blooded wine?
Ooh, you're looking for something.
Something sour.
Okay, sour blooded wine. Question: you like it fresh or you want it vintage? Because we can knock back a pint alive any day.
See, I'll take a vintage. We can bill it to House Albiel. After all, they've contracted the help of the church for this. They can pay for the drinks.
Hey, it's not my business what you guys do with your indulgences. Woohoo! And he slides you what appears to be like a martini glass entirely full of blood.
That sounds really fucking funny.
Careful with that. It is strong.
Well, thank you.
Yeah, no, the
Actually,
BAC
they
of that
take
thing
me
is
in.
insane.
Oh man, nice sip time.
And what about you, Big? You want the usual?
No. Do you have a milkshake?
A milkshake, huh? We don't have any whole stars on staff right now.
Fuck.
I mixed a joke.
I'm just kidding. Yeah, no, but I'll see what I can do. I'll see what I can whip up.
Thank you.
You see him, like, tap on some sort of, like, You would recognize it as a typewriter. I don't know if the rest have seen that sort of thing before. It clicks and clacks with satisfying tactility.
Oh yeah.
Big leans over to Story and is like, we call those the word machines.
I like its clicky clackies, and she wiggles her fingers.
The clicky clackies make letters,
Wow.
and letters make words. Hence, the word machine.
Wow, you are just doing so much community service lately, Big. It's so nice
Ash
of you
is
to pick up.
going.
Teaching this poor child what words are and how to read.
Ash is just going to be sipping her blood.
Can I get a con save out of you?
That's terrifying.
Oh no.
What's even worse is that I just rolled a 6.
You are buzzed.
Oh, that's great. I haven't finished it.
That's what I rolled for my con save.
You don't have to. Oh, you mean you can't save outside?
Yeah, that was my raw number.
Yeah. No, I thought you meant like you were rolling a con save to resist apple juice.
No, earlier.
That shit's strong. It's magic juice, man. It'll refresh your MP.
After a little while, eventually a butler-looking motherfucker, like tailcoat and all, comes by with a silver platter, and he lifts it up, revealing the milkshake for Big.
Oh, wondrous.
They bow again and then scamper off. It is a thick, malted cookies and cream sort of affair.
Nice.
Like crumbled chocolate in vanilla. Time period wise, incredibly
slurp.
expensive.
Slurp.
But nothing from Mr. Big over here.
Yeah.
Mr. Big
On his
Spender.
tab, of course. Serenity has no remorse for stealing money from a guy who claimed that he loves monopolistic business.
And also, it is now known to you that he apparently seems to like, quote, cycles of violence. The bartender says, "So, anything else I could get you? You here for the show?"
Yes. We're just, hanging out. As kids do these days.
Haha, you said it. Yeah, no, you guys are in for possibly a treat, depending on whether or not I get in trouble for playing this because I didn't have time to record a full cover.
Oh no.
I meant to, but this weekend got away from me.
Oh, that's fair.
Yeah, you guys are...
So who's playing tonight?
You're kidding, right, Mr. Big Business? It's Al.
Oh, I am joking, of course.
We were the ones who are unfamiliar with who would be playing tonight. We did just get in town.
Yeah. Well, aside from business, you up to anything fun in the city? There's lots of stuff to do here.
Well, you know me, I'm all about business.
That you are, Mr. Big.
If Big wasn't my middle name, then business would be my middle name, but it's my
Mr.
last
Business?
name instead.
Mr. Business. Very straightforward. How many kids,
Cat is
Mr.
fucking
Business?
Snoring.
That'll be my future son's name, Mr. Business.
Well, that's neat, I guess.
Ash is just enjoying the buzz and watching this happen while thinking. Just checking on Story and the apple juice.
It's good-ass apple juice.
Good.
Sweet.
No, Beepo, you're not allowed over here. I literally put up a shield so you don't cover the rest of my desk.
The Beepo shield.
Beepo? She's like invading around. It's a nightmare. She's like coming through the walls. So Ash is basically just trying to make sure Story is okay.
Story
And
is
is realizing that she's a whole lot more buzzed than she intended. This shit is stronger than the shit the vampires were giving her.
Oh yeah, no, that is some heavy stuff. You want to know? You want to know how we make it?
I would love to.
We get a human just sloshed, and then do some light bloodletting. It's more steeped throughout of it. It's less so much blooded wine and more wined blood. You see?
I'm noticing that. Wouldn't it be hard to do a mild bloodletting while inebriated?
Oh yeah, no. Well, everyone who's doing the procedure is stone cold sober.
That's, that is entirely valid. I'm just thinking about the blood thinning properties of alcohol.
You know, we always have a couple healers on hand just in case. You know how people get, exsanguinated.
Yes, I'm familiar with exsanguination. She's gonna almost sound like it's wistful. That was an accident.
I think that's a little bit of Imperia's memories flooding in.
Oh god.
She's thinking wistfully about times she's devoured people.
I like how I said that Ash is the one out of place here. She's the one in like a cocktail dress. That's just what Imperia's nun shit is.
It really is just a cocktail dress.
She's basically fitting in. She hates it.
Yeah, no. It's strong. Good stuff though. Good stuff.
It is.
I'm not. I mean, from what I hear, I don't touch it.
Well, forgive me for saying this, but I don't believe you look like you have the Knight's Kiss.
Oh no, I'm he taps his chest. I'm as tiefling as the day I was born. Well, sort of. It's like a three-quarters tief. It's a whole thing.
I have such an urge to cause a problem.
What's the problem, buddy?
I'm just thinking about a shapeshifter inebriated.
Yeah,
no.
It's up to you.
Right. You have to stay there.
By the way,
Just puts a hand on your shoulder.
This is just a personal thing. Please look at their pants. Please look at their stupid fucking pants.
Their stupid fucking pants are great.
That's fantastic.
Those are good pants. Those are some good ass pants.
Are those what's it called? I can't remember the words. I'm just gonna call them thought tights.
Yes.
Fishnets.
Yes. He's wearing fishnets under short shorts and a big coat.
Yeah, that's good.
That's great.
That's not the company uniform. That's him.
Yeah.
That's almost better.
The problem I was thinking of causing was Storta being like, I really like your horns, and just growing horns.
Well, yeah, I mean, you could.
Go ahead. I've already introduced you as the son of a vampire.
I'm like, how much problem am I about to cause here?
As much as you see fit, though realistic consequences will always ensue.
Nah, I don't want to interrupt the scene too bad.
I don't even know if it would. The thing here is that you have to assume that they know that you can't grow horns.
That's true.
Look, Ash is buzzed. She doesn't know what the fuck you're about to do.
Anywho. The guy says, by the way, my name's Elagos. I'm here all the time. And, it's nice
I'm
to
gonna
meet you guys.
hold my tongue.
No, what's up?
This is the thing with you finally saying their name out loud. My brain's been like, I know who you are. I know who you are. You stupid fucking twink. I know who you are. You've tortured me before in the past. I know who you are. And it's like, okay, good. Good. I have the name of the devil. Don't worry. No, Elagos is great. The real and the funny answer is just a whole lot of character crafting, throwing the dumbest shit at me, and it was all great.
Yeah.
And then looking them dead in the eyes this entire scene, and then Ash is drunk.
He is a smug little
She's
bastard.
not drunk. She's buzzed. If she finishes the rest of her blood martini, do I have to roll another con save?
Yes.
She's gonna drink the rest of it. Good news.
Roll that
I rolled
con
a
save.
fucking 19 plus 1.
You are good.
Yeah.
Okay, so it was just the first hit that got her off guard and got her buzzed.
Yeah.
Like,
Like, oh, this is stronger than anticipated.
So,
You got your sea legs.
you guys gonna be getting up to any mischief? Anything fun? Gonna hit up like the gambling halls or watch a game or two? Just
I'm
peruse the
always
nightlife?
up to mischief.
Oh.
I was just gonna say, as a vampire, I am predisposed towards the nightlife.
Hey, I get you. What about you, Big?
Well, you know, as a businessman, I'm always predisposed to mischief.
You can say that again, buddy.
Oh, as you know, as a businessman, I'm always predisposed to mischief.
I'm simply here hoping our friend Big will show us around a little.
Oh, of course. You
You
know
know,
me. I fucking love this place.
The old haunts.
Yeah, no, nobody knows this city like our good friend Mr. Big Business over here.
Yep. Yep, that's me. Mr. Big Business, lover of Storkheim.
Yeah,
The
what was
heart of the city.
what was the name of that restaurant you showed me like last month?
Well,
on
there's
Bleecker?
so many restaurants in town. Oh, jeez.
Down on Bleecker Street, you know?
Hmm?
Down on Bleeckers?
Oh, was
Yeah.
that the Denny's?
There's a steakhouse called a Steakheim.
Was it Steakheim?
Okay, Serenity, you can roll either deception or history.
Are you giving me my
Yes, you do have proficiency in history for the sake of remembering shit about Storcon.
Okay. Hold on, I gotta do math because I keep forgetting
By
that.
the way, I posted memes of 2 unfuckable Pokemon.
Oh my god.
I'm just gonna do deception.
Aww.
That's an 18.
Damn.
Alright. Shot in the dark. The first name that comes to mind is the Electric Bass. That feels like something someone would go to.
Oh, the electric bass, perhaps?
Yep, that's the one!
Oh, yes.
You guys gotta check out the Electric Bass.
Yes, you know, there's a lot of restaurants in this town, but the electric bass, oh, one of my favorites.
And the menu. So it's got such like weird, unclassy sorts of names, but great stuff. Like the bass. So they have like a casserole that's like partially fish, and they call it the basserole. Super kitschy, but it's great. Highly recommend it. Make it like
Sounds
casseroles.
the kind of restaurant that would serve some sort of rooty tooty flappy fun cake.
It would. Yeah. There's the butter cake. You ever had a butter cake?
It sounds
It's like
familiar.
cake, but butter.
Yeah.
Sounds like
Uh,
something you might make in a pan, something flat and fluffy.
Yeah. You get that. Serenity, can I get what's it? An insight check from you also.
The
While Serenity's rolling, can I just add the flavor text that like Ash is leaning back against the bar, elbows on it, like just watching story while still holding the now empty martini glass in her one hand.
Another one has
Joy's-
appeared on the table.
Joy's
Um,
rubbing her hands on the bar and be like, "That's good wood. Is that mahogany?"
This poor little Hide is losing their fucking mind.
It's rosewood, actually.
so I rolled a 5.
Okay. As far as you can tell, he's like, yeah, no, what a cool guy, that Mr. Big.
Oh no.
Oh. Yeah, no. Well, I'll leave you guys to it. Let me know if you guys need anything, of course. I will be here. I hope you guys enjoy the show and your time in Starkheim.
Thank you, Elegos.
Thank you, new friend.
Is Ash just gonna drag the chair like as quietly as possible somewhere else? Like drag it back to where it was. Like it's not gonna go. It's just gonna like move.
I mean, are you gonna leave the bar? Are you gonna go, like, talk to random fancy pantses.
I figured we should probably get away from Elagos before he calls the cops on us.
You don't know anything's up.
You're right. In character, I don't.
As far as you can tell, maybe there's nothing up.
Serenity in character, all she knows is that she dodged a bullet by naming the electric pass.
A real restaurant that does exist.
Yeah,
Yep.
said something really fucking funny there.
What's up?
In character, I don't know. Though my anxiety disorder does.
Anywho. What are you going to be doing for, like, the next couple of seconds?
I did not know if we were going to go and annoy the elf.
You are welcome to go say hi. He hasn't started
Was
his
that
song quite
wasn't
yet.
that Al? You
Yes.
said
Al of
that's Al.
Yeah,
The
let's
guy
go
who-
say hi to Al.
You know, it's only polite. It's only polite. Story's a performer. Should say that we're excited to see the performance.
Yeah.
He is just kind of
So-
sitting there, vibing. He hasn't started playing anything yet.
Serenity as Serenity does not want to go up to Al.
You might want to sit.
It's okay, Mr. B. You can save us a seat in the audience.
Oh yes, of course. You know me. I love saving seats for my friends.
And
I
you
thought
can
you
put
liked
your
violence.
you can put your money bags in our seats so that no one takes them.
Oh, but then someone might take my money bags.
One second, I need to shit post. People are saying mug root beer is good on the internet.
What? You're not a mug maniac?
Oh, I'm a bangs Chad.
You're a banger.
Yeah.
Dude, you gotta hit him with the bangarang.
Ugh.
You ever listen to every Skrillex song at the same time? I have.
Yeah. I almost
Wow.
met Skrillex once.
I'm so sorry for your loss.
Yeah.
I feel like I'm taking psychic damage.
Anyways.
So the drop is all at the exact same timestamp, and it's the most, like, sounds I've heard at once.
I used to listen to so much Skrillex.
You know, based on everything I know about you, that tracks. That's not an insult, but it is, like, it's not a compliment either.
No, I used to be a big wubber. I went to raves.
You truly are a go white boy go.
I feel like my
Um,
soul is leaving my body.
Yeah. And we can go over my backstory later.
So you go up to Al.
You go up to Al. Story tries very hard to sober up a little bit.
You're not even drunk.
No, she's just out of it.
Ash is gonna be the one who is drunk right now and looks over to Al and says, "Well, it's like hello, good. What time of day is it?
It
I
is
assume
evening.
it's evening. Hello and good evening."
Al blinks and looks you over and says, "Well, hi. Can I help you?"
See, my son here is a performer and is a performer and has expressed being a minor fan. Something about hearing in passing and would simply wanted to come up and say hello, offer some support before a performance.
He looks at
Fuck, this twink is really, really scary.
Why is he so scary?
Because the only name we know him by is Al.
No, I can't even say. This twink is scary for many reasons.
Oh no.
Oh no.
Okay. Story has an extremely serious look on his face and is staring solemnly at Al directly into his eyes and breaks eye contact for just a moment to reach into their coin purse and they hold out a hand, making eye contact once again with Al just holding their hand out. It's like closed, it's holding something. Doesn't say a word.
He holds out his hand, eyebrow raised.
He takes Al's hand in both of his, deposits a single gold piece, pats his hand, nods, and slinks away.
Yeah.
Well, your son has
Actually-
a very interesting idea of what tipping is.
Yes, I apologize.
You know, I didn't expect you, of all people, to have a kid.
Hmm.
I saw you in the
Wait.
arena. Super dangerous stuff.
Yeah. You know, it's a long story. He is adopted.
No, I understand. Out of
Oh
curiosity,
wait, Ash is gonna take a couple moments and then like stand bolt upright, a little more sober at that.
where's the rest of your friends? Would love to meet them.
Well, most of them seem to be either have been here before or a little overwhelmed. A couple do not. A couple of them would rather not show their face quite yet, given, well, previous family history.
He raises another eyebrow. Now it's just like both of them. He's just like, huh, interesting.
I mean, people
Alright.
have debts everywhere. Even my father has some sort of debt here.
Yeah. As
No.
they say, neither borrower nor lender be.
Though if anyone came to collect, I could simply point them towards the Vrantaran church now.
Embezzlement. I like it.
Oh, come on. You have to have a little bit of fun. She's gonna like loosen up a little at this point. You have to have a little bit of fun.
In the back of your head, you hear, "Atta girl." You were being so stuffy for so long, honestly. You think I didn't have a little bit of fun? I didn't have much fun. I regret it a great deal.
And Ash is gonna kind of like whisper to herself, I guess I should have more fun.
You don't want to end up a workaholic who just starts eating their coworkers. You never want to be that girl.
She's gonna blink a couple times and eye that martini glass that's over by Pig. at the re-mention of cannibalism. I've only done it once.
Don't make it a habit.
Try not to.
I-
And Ash is gonna catch herself speaking out loud.
Al is just staring. Uh-huh.
If you couldn't tell based on the outfit and my access to church funds, I did super totally eat the last high priestess.
So
You know,
is that
just
some sort of
inherited.
promotion? I'm not...
It's
Forgive
it's
me,
a
I'm not
promotion if it's a strange one. I went from fighting in the arena to signing paperwork and giving decrees. And here we are, investigating investments.
Investments, really? What sort?
Listen, House Albiel's investments. In our time in Vronter, we did manage to make some fortunate friends, make some unfortunate friends, and while I do adore them both so, they are quite literally almost family to me. I can't quite say that I'm glad to have to investigate Xander's choices in investment. His brother's a whole lot more sensible.
He nods. No, I think I've met them once or twice.
Blue hair, like ninjas.
Yep, those are the ones.
Very fun drinkers.
Really? I should ask them next time they're around if they to actually, party. Speaking of, I do have a show to get to in a sec. I do have a question before I go,
I can answer. After all, I've talked your ear off.
If it's not too much trouble, I would actually love to get an interview with. He points to you and then makes a gesture of like around you. It's not every day we get arena stars in this town. Especially not ones as famous as, quote, the guys who went up to the Mountain of Gods and came back unharmed.
Well, I'd say that we came back a little worse for wear, but here we are talking, and I'll say you've been quite the interesting conversation partner. And I can't wait to hear you play.
Right on.
I'll see what strings I can pull.
He does another, like, okay, I'm catching your drift here. Sort of nod. And I'm gonna assume you rejoin Story and Mr. Big Money.
Just gonna casually walk my way back over, grabbing that martini and plonking in the chair.
Can I get a con save out of you as you sip your second?
I'm gonna tell you, it is an 18.
Let's go! Taking it like a champ! And just in time, the electric saxophone begins to play of its own accord.
I'm emotionally struggling.
And in the background, for the rest of this interaction, you will be hearing, I meant to record a cover of this, but I got super distracted. So here's Linda Carter.
Nice.
Valid.
Oh god, they're looking for a meme to send someone because I got asked about it.
Oh ho ho ho. So how is Al doing?
You do know Al is a fan of yours. Ours in general.
Really?
He would like an interview with us, given that we've gained notoriety.
Okay.
I believe he's kind of seen through our facade. At least a little bit.
You mean this? This whole thing?
So he doesn't really think I'm your son?
I simply claimed you were adoptive. After all, there isn't much, likeness between either of my, appearances.
Do I need to write that down? Am I gonna need to remember that I'm your son now?
No, it was to... I was trying to get you some sympathy. You are sympathetic. Only if you'd like to be. I don't believe you'd wish to be inducted into House Alor. Though if anything, that might get Flynn and Asher to be a little bit more, grumbly about raising 5 dogs.
And one me.
Ah yes, watching the nephew or niece or whatever you wish to be day by day.
I'm a nuisance.
Watching their nuisance.
Yeah.
We can discuss this when I'm not inebriated.
Oh yeah, no, that buzz is not going away. You're just not getting worse.
Is Story ever gonna recover?
You're mostly used to it by now.
Okay.
You're like, okay, I'm good.
We're in like a nice dark lounge now, so it's fine.
Your migraine is going a little away.
Yeah, she's like, okay. I think I'm not as weird anymore. I'm at my normal level of weird.
Yeah.
That's some good jazz.
Nice playing, Al.
He does a little bow.
You do the little polite clap, match anyone else.
I snap. I do snaps.
I don't believe this is slam poetry night.
Labcat,
I wanted to be
please
classy.
stop sobbing. Labcat, people can see you. I'm looking directly at you, Labcat. I know you hate when no one's looking at you.
It's like a reverse of that one SCP.
It's the worst.
God.
He'll go into the middle of an empty room, and because no one is looking at him, he thinks he's all alone, so he just starts crying.
Oh.
And I'm like,
Oh,
Lab Cat, it's 4 a.m. No one's looking at you because my eyes are closed and I'm asleep.
Lab
I didn't
cat.
Cat.
I love Lab Cat.
Don't forget, he sounds like an adult man when he's really upset. So it's just, oh, oh, and I'm like, Lab Cat, stop! And then he runs over to my trash can and just fucking knocks it over with a single paw, because he knows that pisses me off enough to make me get up.
The little man in there. That's not a cat.
Sorry.
Lab Cat's the
My
worst cat
old
on
dog
earth.
used to always knock my garbage can over whenever I left. It was his way of protesting.
He's a fucking cat, but he's an absolute ham of a cat. Anywho.
I tried taking a nap earlier, and I was in a different spot of like my bed than usual. And my disabled cat walked up and started smacking the shit out of me until I'd get in the actual spot.
Oh my god.
Like, she never just smacks the shit out of anything. She was smacking the shit out of me.
I'm so sorry.
Aggressively smacking my shoulder until I moved. Apparently that was her spot.
My cat bites me if I'm in her spot. One time I was taking a nap and I was asleep and she walked over and just bit the shit out of my hand.
I'm sorry. So, Al has played. I am recovered from dealing with the elf.
Oh.
I'm not actually recovered from dealing with the elf.
And story's no longer rolling.
Speaking of, actually.
Oh no!
Not of you rolling, but of the elf.
Aww.
You see that he like hops off the stage and is making his way towards the group. Actually,
Oh god. There's a bunch of us.
you know, you have a full fucking table. It's you three, and then three of the shiftiest motherfuckers on earth.
Yeah.
Oh, why do we sit at the shifty table?
The shifty table is your NPC pets.
And
oh,
us,
that's right.
and the three of us may or may not also be shifty? Question mark.
You
We're
guys
all
are pretty
shifty.
shifty.
Yeah, we're pretty
I
shifty.
guess the fucking party quote-unquote lead is a rogue. We're all rogues here.
Yeah.
Serenity is
Yeah.
in disguise. One of you is two of you are shapeshifters, and one of you is an exile.
It.
Murderers, rogues, and thieves among you.
But we're heroic. We're so nice.
So Al grabs a chair, spins it around, and then sets it in substitute teacher position.
Oh no.
Oh,
know that
yes,
one.
yes.
Oh, he's
Sits
gonna
on-
give us a talking to.
Since
Let's-
he's on the chair backwards and says, "So, curiosity. I know you're here on business. The rest of you, nice to see you again, Mr. Business."
Oh, yes. I'm just hanging out.
Not. It's weird. I'm not used to seeing you just hanging around. Usually you have something to do.
Well, for once in my life, I had a bit of an opening on my schedule.
Yeah. And you know, schmoozing with... He head gestures towards everyone's favorite high priestess in a cocktail dress. Schmoozing with a celebrity in progress, probably a pretty good idea.
Yes. Oh,
How much of my cocktail do I have left?
Not much. Are you
She's
looking
taking
for
it in
another one?
shot. No, she's just gonna take this one in one shot now. The rest of it.
Roll a con save.
Regrettably, 17.
No, you're good.
Oh.
Take it.
No, that's a regrettable. That's a
Do
regrettable.
you want your character to be buzzed or be sloshed?
I think she's trying to get a little bit away from the situation.
Can I roll insight on Al?
Yeah, go for it. What are you trying to
To
find
see,
out? Are you looking for
um,
like bonds?
How
Flaws, ideals?
suspicious is he of Mr. Big Business?
All right, yeah.
That is 13.
All right, let me roll a d20.
I have an idea, something I want to do.
He has failed to resist your what's the word for it?
Insight?
Yeah, your insight, and you have figured out that he is extremely suspicious.
Oh boy.
Like he has entered in like emergency meeting mode. If this was Among Us.
Mr. Big Business is sweating.
To be fair, he's always sweating.
He's sweating a little more.
What's up, Story?
I was thinking of a way to basically like test them.
Yeah. What are you looking to test?
I wanted to see how closely they're paying attention to us. And so I wanted to basically I was going to subtly change something about my appearance while watching their reactions.
Okay.
To basically see if their reactions, if they have a reaction to me like shifting slightly, to just kind of trying to see how closely they're paying attention and stuff like that.
All right, roll perception.
All right. Oh. That is a 6. I rolled a 2.
If he is reacting, you can't tell.
Damn. All right.
That was a really good idea though. If you that was really clever. If you don't have one banked already, have a perception point on the house. Or not perception, inspiration point.
Wow. Oh yeah, so I would say so that this is because she still did it. That she changed her eye color quickly from a blue-gray to black and back.
All right.
So basically, it looks like her eyes flash black just for a moment.
You could fucking speak Morse code like that.
You could. Al looks between
Then
the two.
suddenly Al's eyes start blinking in Morse code.
God. Al looks between you guys and kind of like leans in. He's like, "So, out of curiosity, you guys are, well, Mr. Big accepting, of course. Aren't from around here, right? I know. I know Ashkata isn't, but the rest of you. There's murmuring from your NPCs.
Ash is gonna just kind of say, for all intents and purposes, none of our more shifty friends are from here either.
Calling them shifty outright. I can dig it.
Well, they're friends. It's playful banter, is it not? One of them is my employee, so he should have no fear of admitting his... She's gonna just, like, look at him and go, origins.
He he blurs out, "My dad was a plumber."
Thank you, Ashbourne.
His name was Mario.
No.
What if Ashburn is Mario's son? And he has a different last name because he's divorced.
This
Oh
is
my
a
God.
love child with Bowser.
Fuck. How's your cousin Rosalina doing? Either way, just Ash is gonna sigh and shake her head. Yes, Father Ashburn is a native of Stockholm. Was.
Al nods softly. No, I understand. The reason
divorce you.
The reason I ask is, have you guys heard any like weird rumors as you like landed here?
Hmm.
I like hearing the gossip from outside of town, or what people are saying about the town. You know? Try to keep my ears to the pulse of the thing.
Story volunteers speaking. I was like, oh well, we did have. I did check in with an innkeeper who had some interesting things to say about a suspicious figure seen at night.
Really?
But yeah, someone wandering the streets, a very large, imposing figure. Have you heard anything about that?
I have, actually. There's some people...
Ah, the Black Knight.
Stop eating my fucking peanuts, Ren.
Yeah, no, I've heard some stories of, some sort of imposing armored figure, eyes on fire. Just walking around at odd hours.
They're
They sound like
frightening
they might be
times.
They sound like they might make an excellent
Excellent what?
conversation.
Yeah, I guess. Definitely a conversation topic. I appreciate knowing the knowledge that it's apparently spread outside of here. He looks briefly concerned. Sorry to bother all of you. I'm sure you have a lot of things to get to. Don't mind me. And
It's never bothering. Ash, I was gonna say, like, it's never bothering.
Yeah, don't be a stranger.
If you ever need to contact us, well, for a scoop, how do I send him my fucking spellaphone?
Okay, do you take out your phone?
Yeah, she's gonna like slowly like put it like right on the table in front of her.
Oh. He looks at them and... Can I get a perception check out of you?
She might be drunk, but she did just land a 26.
Ooh.
You recognize that look anywhere? That is forlorn nostalgia looking at a phone.
Oh god.
Interesting.
Feel free to engage with that or not.
And
Oh,
she's gonna just kind of like see here, like peek up and go, "You all right there, Al?" Had a sort of wistful look upon you.
No, I... He sighs and like shakes his head for a sec, laughing. I don't know how much you know, but I used to be... I guess I still am. You never really stop. I used to be something of an inventor. And he points to the phone and then looks up at you. Hey.
Hey guys, how do I go with the first thing that came to mind because Ash is
Yes.
tipsy and I can't refine it, or do I think?
Yes.
Yes.
As soon as he goes, hey, Ash is gonna just do that little hand wave, will lean back and go, hey yourself.
No,
This doesn't. I mean, she's no, I know. However, I am offering you our frequency.
He blinks as no,
You
I'm
can
saying
be a
I...
f-
What?
You can be a funny little inventor of the phone,
Okay.
as much as you wish. I'm simply telling you, for the intents and purposes of what you need, that interview you asked for, this is the easiest way to reach.
Yeah, no, I got you.
I'm sorry if I scared you, if your hair frizzing up under that cute hat. Very stop.
And Pierre says, I don't really like guys. This is all you.
Shut.
He blinks and taps his phone to yours, and you get the street pass notification. I was mostly remembering the days of, drunken invention with my old lab partners, but yeah, no, I get you.
Oh. Well, I'll have you know I've used this quite a lot. I've sent many funny images. Horrible question.
Yeah, what's up?
When Ash became a vampire, does she still have her tattoo, or did she just forget about it until now?
She still has it.
And she just say that, like, many images, many important messages, such as getting this. And she's just gonna like put a little emphasis on it with a fingertip.
Interesting.
I didn't get the tattoo via the phone. I had a friend inform me of a monetary transaction that would allow me to. You know, that's a story for later.
He holds his hands up like, hey, whatever you do in your free time, it's not my business. And he heads
I
off.
mean, if you're
Speaking
yes,
of
as he-
business.
as he heads off, just as if you're interviewing us, it is. Hi, Ren. Stop trying to be sweet.
So,
You tried eating my fucking
he freezes
penis.
and then says, yeah? What's up, Mr. Big? What
Oh,
can I do?
I just have to use the restroom. I'll be seeing you later. Goodbye.
Yeah, we're still on for our 5 o'clock?
Of course.
5 a.m. What are you doing? Setting up 5 o'clock.
I don't
That's what Ash
sleep.
is saying to Mr. Business.
Oh, you know. Business.
His like usual like stage smile like curls Vulpine, and he continues heading off.
Serenity pauses for a second, and then she's like,
You're totally.
I bet we
caught.
didn't have anything to do at 5. Oh, fuck.
Mhm. That is the trouble with pretending to be someone else.
Oh, shit. I'm not doing this again.
I love how you're still doing the big business voice.
Well, because she's still Mr. Big Business.
Ash is gonna look around a little nervously and go, "Where's our contact, though?"
Yeah, that's a good question.
Yeah, you actually about that. You haven't gotten a call yet, and it's been a while.
Ash is gonna quickly text Byron.
Byron's like, I don't know. Maybe he's asleep. Here's the room he's staying at.
Who's the contact? They have a name?
His name is random name generator. Random name generator. Random name generator.
You forgot your own contact's name?
I forgot it. It's Darby.
Darby.
What room is he in? We're gonna do the investigation.
Room
She's
305.
like typing that one into like every other word, like every other letter is capitalized.
Room 305.
Okay. I'm sorry, Byron. You're just accosted by an elf twink.
Oh shit. You okay? You got
It was
glitter on you?
Al. No, I did not get glitter on me. I checked.
Ella calls over. Hey, you want one last one to go?
Ash is gonna take a big, deep inhale and go, "Can I get it to go? Like, in a to-go cup?"
Yeah, we got sippy cups.
I'll just take an open-topped cup, please.
He snickers and then pours out another for you.
And she's gonna take it, and she's gonna take immediately a swig.
One last con save for you, buddy.
Can I say a 5?
Oh yeah, no, it's hitting you.
It's
It
business
finally
5 and it's
happened.
hitting. Hopefully we'll forget this by tomorrow. Hopefully we
Okay,
forget.
well, let's move on before anyone asks any questions. Goodbye.
Good idea. Leaving.
So you head out back to the hotel lobby. Oh, one sec. Hey, by the way, I looked up fantasy hotel room, and the first thing I got was a picture of a Batman-themed hotel room,
Nice.
Yeah.
Interesting.
which is just pretty fucking good. You go back to the hotel lobby, and you find the door to the stairs.
Yeah.
It's just like a usual sort of single flight spiral sort of situation.
Quickly, up 3 flights. I
When
assume 3 flights is where 300 would be, and not 2 flights.
when we're in the staircase and there's nobody around to look at us, Serenity's gonna not be Mr. Big Business anymore.
Are you gonna be Serenity, or are you going to be another new face?
I'm between Serenity and Asher. Because at least with Asher, she knows him well enough to make believable lies.
It is up to you.
Well, while we're doing this thing, at least, I think she's fine being just Serenity.
All right.
So, poof. And then she's like, oh my god, I never want to be... I never want to think about monopolies again. Why did I have to pick the one random stranger that happens to know everybody in town?
I'm sorry, I said you should wear a top hat.
Yes, I should have known that the guy with the top hat would have been, you know...
My formerly sleeping cat is now attacking my dice. Down.
So, you make your way up the flights of stairs. Is there anything you'd like to talk to your Scrimblow Bimblows about? Or are you cool with just, like, hoofing it?
We're hoofing it.
Hooves.
Hoofing it, you say?
Oh yeah, do you have hooves now?
No, not in this form.
Okay. So, you make it to... room 305.
Time for a knock knock on the door.
There's no answer.
Is the door locked?
It is not.
Hmm.
In fact...
Don't tell me we're gonna walk in on a dead body.
Oh man, we're gonna walk in on a dead body.
Uh-oh.
In fact, it is just barely ajar, and as you knock, the door slowly swings open.
Danganronpa body
And-
discovery theme.
A body has been discovered! Anyway,
What is the Danganronpa body discovery theme? Let me look
It's
that
that.
up. Oh, that's it?
There's a different one for every body.
yeah.
Damn.
Yeah. It goes,
But-
"Nee,
but
nee, nee."
That is what Monokuma does say though. Exactly
Yeah.
like that, in the worst way possible.
Ding
Mm.
dong, ding bong. A body has been discovered.
I like how
I
we're
have
all outing ourselves as weeaboos circa, like, 2014.
I have
Yeah.
a meme of Monokuma pointing a gun to his head saying a body is about to be discovered.
I have a Chiaki cosplay in my closet right now.
Let's not talk about my obsession with Kamaida coats.
One of
I
my...
have,
man.
I have a Chiaki hoodie somewhere.
I also have
Yeah.
a Chiaki hoodie somewhere.
We all
Why
Hell
would you-
yeah.
Jeez.
I didn't. One of my egg moments, though, was Chihiro.
Oh,
Yeah.
valid.
That's also very valid.
I also.
Do you want me to get you a Chiaki hoodie?
It would be very comfy, however, I have many hoodies as is.
I can give you mine.
Fuck.
Hey,
Oh, sorry. I didn't want to get in the way.
hoodie is flirt.
I'm sorry.
You don't have to get me a hoodie. I have many hoodies as is.
Okay, anyway.
Okay, so we
I'll just continue
derailed.
getting you fucked up band shirts.
You
Anyway,
could do that. I have one coming in, and it says, it's for St. Judas, but like a different St. Judas, and it's done like the Wii Sports logo.
it's so
Yes.
good though.
Let me...
So, do we find a dead body in here?
Anyway, we're going in to look for a dead body. Ash's rogue instincts have gone to full, and she's just walking slow, like silently, and holding the door close.
Story is on alert for any like senses of emanating magic.
Oh, it's fucking crazy.
Oh no.
Okay, so let me set the scene for you. The door, open. Papers strewn about. Singe marks on nearly every surface. Clear sign of a struggle. At the center, the lights out. Barely illuminated by smoldering embers from the bedside table, which has been seemingly burnt to a crisp, though still lingering. The bed, hewn in half, diagonally. There is no body, and there is no blood.
I'm just gonna
Hmm.
start taking pictures and sending them straight to Byron.
Oh, fuck.
Cut diagonally like a PBJ.
Cut diagonal like a PB&J.
I think we should not be in the room though.
Yeah, no, I'm not going in there. I don't want to leave. I don't
Like-
know if
like-
they have DNA yet, but I'm not going in there with mine.
The cut, by the way, you can see that the edge of whatever like blade did this damage is a ragged, like poorly hewn sort of thing,
Hmm.
as
A
though a
slab of
wrought
iron.
iron gate just mushed into the shape of a rough blade.
Too large to be a sword, more a slab of iron. Guts was here.
No, actually, that's not incorrect. Far too large to be a normal sword.
Oh, I thought you meant guts.
Oh.
Huh.
There's also no sign of an entrance, but there is an open balcony.
And you immediately get the pictures out first and like almost close the door and just wait for a little bit in the hall while waiting for any response while we see if anyone else comes up, see if it's a trap.
Byron just texts you, oh shit.
How much of an investment was this?
Not much, actually, thankfully.
Thankfully, yes, your investment seems to have fucking exploded.
I got my return.
I believe they are now returning to whatever afterlife we currently have. Which is not much. They might return and
Hey,
tell
what?
us. Don't worry about it.
Yeah, you didn't tell anyone that the gods are missing.
Oh yeah.
I'm just gonna make the joke like I'm joking. Don't worry. Am I not allowed to have humor in stressful situations?
No, I get you. I understand.
We were just supposed to be in and out, and now it has to be a whole fucking thing.
Yeah, it isn't. You have now entered the murder mystery location.
Yes. Yes. Murder mystery.
Oh man, the murder mystery music has come by.
Oh, I want to investigate the scene of the crime so bad.
Are we qualified to?
Do we have any
Would it be
idea
a terrible
what goes up?
idea? Would we incriminate ourselves?
No offense, you guys are kind of sloppy in general.
Yeah.
Ouch.
You are literally sloshed right now.
Yes, that's a problem actually. Ouch.
God
If-
knows, like, who knows when this like happened? But I just made sure that I didn't have an alibi.
I have an idea. If we want to get a look inside, but not have the group incriminated and caught up with it, I can create a double of myself to go with you guys a little bit of ways while I stay back and investigate.
This
So
is
that-
what, the third floor? You could probably very easily get back onto the balcony. Even then, I could join you if I, parkoured my way up and over.
What?
What? I have
Like-
wings.
Oh,
So you want to wait at a distance so that if something does go down, you'll be able to get back to me quickly? Is that what you're
Bravo.
saying?
That seems like a smart. I don't know what I should be doing. I should not have had my to-go drink before this.
You guys
Well-
could help keep watch while also
I'll-
establishing your alibi.
alternatively, I could just go in because I have stable legs.
That's extremely valid. But what if they believe that you did the murder?
I have what? 5 witnesses?
Hmm.
6?
True. You'd have to become business again.
Mm. Well, I mean, we already have one person. I'm pretty certain Al knows I'm not Mr. Business. I'm pretty sure I made a pretty fatal blunder at the end there when I said, the thing. So I feel that another fake Mr. Business would just
It's a
make
convention.
this more suspicious.
But we could now pin murder on him.
I don't know if we want to pin murder on a man who's, well, I would say innocent, but as we know, he loves big
Cycles of
business,
violence.
monopolies, and violent.
He could probably just think that he forgot he did it.
I mean, don't we want to know
Wait,
who actually did
wait.
it though?
We
Wait,
do want to know who actually did it.
Wait, but they were saying that he was here. He
What are
could
we-
have done it.
That
We just need to find out whether or not it was him or some
That-
other
what
fucking
if-
murderer.
Wait, what if he's the Black Knight?
My fuck-
My God, it was the Monopoly man in... with the rope in the dining hall the whole time.
What if Mr. Big Business is the Black Knight?
My God, it's Colonel Mustard.
Well, regardless, we have no idea. One, there's not even a body, for one. And for two, we have no idea when this happened.
Sorry, I need you to check.
I just kind of want to go look at the balcony. I'm just
Well,
not
that-
going to touch anything.
Okay, I'll stand here, keeping watch.
I've completely done a 180 on earlier when I said I don't want to get involved. I'm just dead. I'm just
You're
terribly
desperate to get
curious.
involved. You
What?
now really want to be involved.
I just don't want to be Mr. Big Business again.
So you
And then he's gonna go to the balcony.
you make your way through the room and out to the balcony, and you find that the fire escape, and this place does have fire escapes, was pulled down at some point to actually like reach the lower levels, and was not retracted.
Fitting, given the presumed use of fire, that they made their escape through this route.
Can I get a perception check out of you?
Yeah. That
Or investigation?
that went right into the void.
Hey Ren, that's your sister's head that
Oh.
you're laying on.
Natural 20.
Let's
Whoa.
fucking go!
I see this shit.
You see on the outside walls that there are claw marks and you can tell they're claw marks by the arrangement and depth of it. 4 parallel gouges dragged into the wall, or like the outer wall of the building, and they end at the window that exits to the balcony. And opposite the wall on the fire escape itself, there's like a consistent scratch mark into the metal, as though something was tearing up the paint.
What the fuck?
Like
I don't
something
know
being...
what to make of this. There's a beast or something. Were you saying something?
specifically, like something was being dragged along that area.
There's like some sort of creature that was being dragged and it has claws or something.
Can I get a look around the room and look at the papers that are scattered around, like what's left?
Yeah. You can see that they are largely documents relating to the goings-ons of, who would have guessed it, business.
Mr. Business himself?
Not... Okay, so there's a couple that are Mr. Business, but he's not the main character of these documents. You find that Darby was working a lot in mining, and specifically with relation to mining equipment. And there are a couple mentions of those like men of bronze that you briefly encountered.
Ugh, robots.
Nothing too deep.
Okay. Cat, down.
Oh, one thing you actually, can I get an investigation check?
I finally rolled high. It's a good thing because I have a +0. I got an 18.
It makes mention also of an individual just labeled "quote unquote" Tom. It's always in quotes. Who is apparently an expert on those things, and there's like hand scrawled notes on the sides of these like documents saying "talk to him."
Well, looks like we're gonna be seeking out a Mr. Tom.
There's a lot of like just person fucking names in this town, huh?
And it fucking slaps.
Any notes on how to find or like where this Tom will be found?
It said that he it doesn't have any physical descriptions, but it says that he is both broke as hell and a bit of a drunk.
Okay.
Which means he's likely in the Underhive, based on what Serenity has told you so far, and he's probably at a bar in the Underhive.
If
Alright.
you're broke as hell, you're on the underside. If you're drunk, you're at a bar.
Well, we know where to go next to find that person at least. Maybe finding them can help us find if there's anything left to find of our contact.
Again, there's
I'm
no
just
body.
watching the hallway.
However, now I feel like he was abducted by, like, harpies or something. Or like a dragon.
Where
Or maybe the Black Knight has claws.
maybe robots?
Do robots have claws?
I mean, a robot can have anything that you built it with.
Is the Black Knight a robot?
Maybe.
I don't even know if the Black Knight's related. But
I
he
don't know if you
was
guys know what
described-
robots are.
We saw the thingy.
Yeah, but
constructs, I guess, is the word.
you know of constructs, you've seen necromancy, but
Okay.
in setting, these are the allegedly first of their kind.
Okay. All right, take that back.
You're good. It is a reasonable word, sort of.
I think last time Serenity was calling them like bronze golems or something
Yeah.
like that.
It might have been some
Anyway.
kind of construct, yeah. Could very well just have
Maybe-
also been a normal murderer.
Maybe the Black Knight is one of those golems we saw. I mean, he was described as having fiery eyes, and we do see signs of fire. I don't know if that's a little too on the nose or not.
Well, I think we should take note of where the fire escape leads to and try and go outside and see if we can find anything on the ground.
Yes. So now the question is, so we have to tell somebody.
Yeah, because they already know that we would have been here, so
Yeah.
not saying anything would be more suspicious.
Yeah.
Casually standing outside the door.
Let's get out of here.
You don't see anyone in the hallway, Sashkata.
Okay.
The coast has been clear.
Oh man, I love coasts being clear.
Do we like call the cops? I don't really like cops.
Let's try going back down to the lobby and
You're just gonna
and
tell the
talk
receptionist
there.
there's been
Let's
a
just tell the
murder?
receptionist, let her deal
Let's just-
with it.
Yes, let's traumatize the receptionist.
Simon is salty
When
has been
in Rome.
murdered.
Simon has been murdered.
I feel like if you're the
There's a
receptionist, if you're the receptionist at a hotel, you gotta expect at least a murder every, like, maybe once in your time working there at the least, you know?
It's not like there's a hotel sheriff we can tell.
Yeah, you know, if you're the receptionist, it's like, it's part of the job description.
Besides, if I was working at the hotel, I would like to know. before the cops show up.
Probably.
Second, they're eating my fucking stray red fruit.
Stop. Stop it.
I really don't
Stop
want to
it.
be interviewed
Buzz me.
by cops.
No rights for you. Okay, I'm back.
I.
Sorry
Alright.
if you guys heard that.
You're fine.
Well, technically, you don't have to be here. No one's seen you here yet.
But then I'd have to be Mr. Big Business again.
You could just be a random passerby and walk a ways behind us.
I do also have an invisibility spell.
And, you know, if you want to use a spell slot,
I mean, what else would I use that for?
hell, you can turn into me, and I'll turn into a random person. I have plenty of experience in passing by unnoticed as a random passerby. Passing by as a passerby.
You know?
Yes, but
that
then
feels
people
like
are gonna
something
ask
passersby do.
why that person was. I don't even know.
Passing by does feel like something a passersby would do.
Yeah. I could also turn into Manak, who is presumably back on the train. Due
She
to
got stage fright and stayed home.
Due to
Okay.
a tummy ache.
She's suffering from I'm gonna die disease. Tummy hurts a little bit too bad too long.
I contracted a new form of I'm gonna fucking die disease called goes to bed with one nostril clogged.
Oh God. All right, let's. If in any case, we should make up our mind, and the more we dawdle here, the guiltier we look.
True,
Down we go.
true.
I'm gonna head down first.
Okay.
Me or a stranger?
Serenity puts on her mask and just turns into Story and shrugs.
You are
All
now
right,
a funny little guy.
And Story turns into just the most nondescript of hotel goer possible, and motions for Serenity to catch up to Ashkata, and that we'll catch up later. She'll be behind somewhere.
Nods and then follows Ashkata.
All right, to the lobby we go. The receptionist chat is just kind of sitting there, existing, vibing.
Ash is gonna gently clear her throat with a big grin on her face.
Well, hi there. Welcome back. I hope you had a good time in the lounge and your business went all right. Where
Well,
Mr.
the lounge was.
Where'd
The
Big go?
lounge. Was...
Oh,
Big had to go tend to some business. You
Yeah,
how
you
they
know
are.
him. Business.
Abrupt appointments, things forgotten, things that should have been on a planner but weren't.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
no, I understand completely. So,
Plus, our business didn't really involve him, anyways.
oh, y'all were just having some fun.
Oh yeah, just talking.
An interview.
Anyways,
Why are you knocking my Beyblades off the desk?
Well, you know,
Gotta
I
let
do
her
hate
rip.
Beyblades more than anything.
No, not. I'm sorry. Hey.
why are you putting your Beyblades on the receptionist's desk?
A tip.
I'm sorry. I'm actually dealing with my cat who was woken up from her nap is now addicted to fucking with everything that I own.
It's
There.
okay.
I'm just joshing.
We got gremlin energy today.
Yeah. I love these shapeshifter shenanigans.
I hope you like that I'm trying to slightly change my voice a little bit while I'm pretending to be Story.
You're doing a great job.
Thanks. I don't have the biggest vocal range, but I'm trying.
You're doing so good.
I'm very proud of you.
At least I didn't accidentally start doing Mr. Business's voice.
So what was his name again? Darby.
Yeah, Mr.
Yes,
Darby.
I have some alarming news about Mr. Darby. We went up to his room and he was not there. As a matter of fact, the room was open.
Oh,
I took a peek inside, given he was supposed to be expecting me. Well, to say the least, there was property damage. Embers, a small fire, a bed cleaved in half, a missing
Claw
client
marks?
of mine, claw marks.
The
What are the
fire
things that-
escape was used.
The fire escape was indeed deployed.
Oh, Haven. I am so sorry. Oh, wow. Yeah, no, I will definitely, call someone about that.
There's
See,
no body though.
Well,
we couldn't
that
find
is,
Mr. Darby is the problem.
that is both a blessing and a curse now, isn't it?
If we had found him, we would have alerted you. However, as it stands, I still have business to attend to, which I am now being delayed from.
She winces and shrinks back like, oh, I'm so
No,
sorry,
no, no,
ma'am."
no. It isn't your fault. We're simply concerned about our friend.
Yeah, well,
And
I will.
Ash is gonna like she's gonna like rest one elbow on the top of her of like her other hand and hold the other palm upright.
Okay.
Like it's a little posh kind of
Yeah.
thing. But it's showing that she's not angry. She's just like concerned.
Yeah, no, we will put all of our resources towards finding your business partner, ma'am.
Serenity as Story suddenly gets a really stern look on their face. Looks left and right, and then leans in towards the receptionist and goes, "Do you think it was the Black Knight?"
What? She's about to say something, and a hand, like someone claps a hand on her shoulder, and there is Al.
Oh, it was totally the black.
I can just look up right at Al and go, hello again.
Hi.
Al smiles warmly and says, "So I hear you've had some trouble finding your business compatriot?"
Yes, you could say it was trouble.
Yeah.
Certainly troubling. I'm familiar with people disappearing when they're eaten, not exploded into violent puffs of fire.
Well, we don't know that he was necessarily exploded.
I know we don't, son, however.
Hey.
It's fun to, say the fun conjectures.
He winces and nods. Like he's done a lot of nodding. His neck.
Is your neck alright?
Ah,
Must be strong.
you would not believe the amount of sit-ups I have to functionally do in order to keep smiling and looking pretty for the cameras.
What a lovely neck you have.
Yes, I could headbutt a man clean in half. I wish you have my condolences. I'm sure he was a close friend of some kind. I don't know.
Ash, she's just gonna kind of like look off into the distance a little bit and like do a little bit of thinking.
Now,
And Serenity as Story is gonna perfectly mimic Ash's movement.
Yeah. This is so good.
Now, I don't mean to be a bit of a Debbie Downer / Debbie Doubter, but I highly doubt an alleged urban legend that's supposedly like 90 feet tall and on fire, clad in full steel, would be able to wander willy-nilly through the halls without so much of a passing glance. But
That's what the fire escape was for. Maybe it wasn't to escape, but to enter.
Perhaps. I will say there. He leans in and like whispers conspiratorially, "Between you and me, I have a sneaking suspicion there might have been someone who wasn't who they said they were wandering around here, an imposter of some kind."
Really?
We're going to be investigating both leads, of course.
Oh.
Ash is gonna do a little bit of a wince, but she is going to keep her tongue. She's gonna hold her tongue.
Rest assured, we will be having our best and brightest working on this.
I wonder who that could have. Did you see anyone that looked suspicious?
I had a few.
Story, I suggest you should head outside and meet up with Father Ashburn.
Oh. Okay.
And Ash is gonna like
Anything
look
you say, Mom.
up. And Ash is gonna kind of like look up at Al and kind of like just like like mouth the words. You've seen our timeline from the moment we got here, haven't you?
He smiles warmly and does not answer.
Going to take that cautiously well, do a little bit of a like soft curtsy and say, well, since I seem to have run out of business here at the moment, I should be making my leave to make sure that we can find an accommodation for the night.
I would offer, however, I don't think you'd want to stay here after witnessing such a grisly event.
While I've witnessed worse, it's not that I wish not to stay here. I simply believe that Ashburn wanted to direct us to something of an old haunt.
He holds up a thumbs up. Yeah, we're gonna visit my dad. Not actually, but not even a little. You don't need to meet Mario.
Commit to the bit.
And Ash is gonna kind of like do an, you know, she's gonna do one more little almost nervous like bow and a little wave, and then get back to the party.
And you return to the city streets.
Outside, everyone.
Story has been just watching nonchalantly in the lobby.
Okay, Story, you need to come with us so that we can trade who's the proper Story again.
Yeah, we're gonna once you guys leave, she'll follow from a distance and group back up on the sidewalk.
Sorry, I was so caught off guard by Ashburn just very seriously saying Mario.
It's a real
Sorry.
Italian name.
You know what? I don't remember his real name. I don't know his real name.
His
I'm just
dad
gonna
might
look
be
him
Mario.
Dead in the eyes and go, we're not gonna go visit your dad, Lorenzo. And she's gonna like do a little funny like wink and smile, like she knows that's not his name.
Ashburn's then like, oh, actually, my name's Luigi.
Serenity sounds like she's been having the time of her life being Story.
Oh, absolutely. It's really fun to just have just a little bit of chaos gremlin in you.
Yeah.
Anyways, are we all outside now?
You are now all outside.
Alright, Serenity turns into Serenity.
And Story turns back into Story.
And the Serenity just sighs and she's like, oh,
Does Ash
they're
turn
gonna
back into sober?
investigate.
Does Ash turn back into sober?
Roll a
And
con
this
save.
This specific Story is named Arrow.
We've seen
Arrow,
a lot of sobering things and had to deal with a elf wing.
Yeah, you have
Con
no
save.
advantage.
The con save is 19.
You're good.
Now Ash is sad that her drinks were worthless and she's gonna get yelled at by the church.
Why is she gonna get yelled at
Three.
by the church? She is the church.
Oh man, I am the church. But now Xander's gonna be upset that I didn't save him a sip.
Serenity sighs and
He's across the
she-
continent.
He's a little insane.
Serenity sighs and then she's like, oh my god, pretending to be someone else is so hard. I didn't imagine it would be so hard to keep your story straight. And then looks at Story and is like, I mean, you know what I mean.
Bust out laughing.
Fuck.
Wipes like a tear of laughter from her face.
Joke intended.
It is quite an exhilarating performance, trying to keep it all up.
I feel like I
You-
did a much better job being you.
You're getting much better at it. You'll be a pro in no time.
I'll be a pro Story.
Mm-hmm.
That's just what everyone wants right now. 2 stories.
Your next remaining lead. Oh, were you going to go check for where the fire escape was?
Yes.
Yeah, we need to check the
let's go
fire
around
escape.
back.
It leads to an alleyway,
Oh man, I love alleyways.
and in the darkness of the alleyway, you find the same sort of markings: claws on the walls, and a gouge dragged into the earth below.
So they
Yeah.
advance by foot, at least for a little bit.
Yeah.
Can we follow
Can
its
we-
tracks?
Yeah.
Following its tracks, you find that it leads deep into the alley and into a dead end.
Good.
Are there any claws on like the dead end wall?
There are not.
So it just ends there.
Yes. You could make a perception check or an investigation, or you can just
I would like to make an investigation.
All right. Roll that check.
That is 13.
All right. Just like squinting and looking around, you find that there is a manhole cover,
Mm,
an entrance to the sewers in this area.
the
Well,
sewers.
The sewers, which would then immediately fall away into the underhive.
I see. Well, do we want to go the normal way or the suspicious way?
It's a suspicious way down into the Undercity. Well,
yes.
the
this-
Undercity.
Yes, this manhole will go through the sewers down, presumably to the underside.
It's up to you whether you'd like to be more suspicious or not.
I mean,
Mm.
going down this way would, help us follow the trail. But if we go down the non-suspicious way, I can't really guarantee we'll find our bearings and pick out the right spot,
Mm,
I think we should continue on the trail.
I'll follow you.
Alright. Serenity's gonna vent.
Sus.
Doors.
Sus.
All right. You lift up the manhole cover with relative ease, with all of you lifting together, because those things are fucking heavy. And
Yeah.
you slide down into the sewer. It is a surprisingly spacious sewer.
Disgusting.
Relatively unused, though it still reeks of years of being a sluiceway.
Huh?
Oh,
Fred.
Oh, by tunes.
yeah, I turned off the
Tune.
music for a sec.
Play Mario sewer theme.
Hey, what kind of pants does Mario wear? So sorry.
You're fine. And within the sewer, you find, aside from the obvious wear and tear of years of disuse after many decades of active use, very little. It is a long, empty hallway going of long ways in one direction and a long ways in the other.
Any tracks?
Yes, there is a set of claws dug into the wall.
Follow those claws.
And does the rest of the party join?
Yeah.
I'm gonna follow, yeah. I probably should.
Hey, do you guys have, like, a light source or dark vision or anything?
I
I-
should have dark vision.
I have
Hmm.
dark vision.
I'm a fucking vampire.
Oh, I don't have dark vision.
Mm.
Well, that's what torches are for.
Hmm.
Well, doesn't prestidigitation that you just light a... Yeah, I can just light a torch instantly with...
Yes, I believe you do. and
Why
you
is that such a-
probably still have some torches left.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure we do. I've only been wasting my fuel for the torches as Molotovs, if you guys forgot.
Yeah. All right, then you have
Okay.
torches.
I should have plenty.
Me, the
Alright.
first two could see in the dark.
Prestidigitation, suddenly torch.
Hey,
So-
before we continue, the word prestidigitation has already lost all meaning for me.
I'm so
Really?
sorry.
Why?
We've just said it so many times in such a short amount of time.
Oh,
I know, let's light up the fucking sewer.
Okay. You spark a light in the sewer, and you go from like fumbling, semi-blind in the dark, as three of your other party members are human.
true.
Well, 2 humans and a half elf. You have suddenly illuminated the corridor, and at the far end, you see a towering figure,
Fuck. The
Yeah.
Clad in
Black Knight.
clad in dark, though not black, plate,
The
Horned
Grey
Help.
Knight.
horn,
Sorry.
helm, and eyes alight with some burning red energy, and a great cleaver-like blade. It looks up at you, looks
Okay.
between the. What's
I'm
up?
suffering now. I'm suffering.
Are you okay?
Yes, no, you've just shown me this, and now my brain goes, oh. Where I'm ready, I'm scared.
It looks at you, flicks its wrist, and its cleaver alights with a wave of magical energy. And what seems to be veins along the length of the blade crackle with the same sort of electricity that the buildings are arcing. And he begins walking towards the group. And we're going to end the session there.
Uh-huh.
Huh.
You guys all right?
Hey,
Oh boy.
before we end this, I just had like the horrible realization that like my FromSoft Dream Boss blood rotation is just hot person who turns into a big fucked up dog monster.
Yeah.
Elden Ring gave me a mask version of that where he goes from big fucked up dog monk to whore.
All right,
dude's
that's the
worm.
note we're ending on. I don't feel like doing a raid. I'm a little bit seedy. Thank you all for coming.
Yeah.
Bye.
This is not a hive night, but it is a fucked up deadly night. Later, everyone.
Oh
Good night,
boy.
everyone.
Good night.